Hello, this is Mike Swanson. I ran the website WallStreetWindow.com, and I've been writing about the stock market and gold markets since 1999. Been trading since the late 90s. And today I'm going to do something you've probably never seen before. I'm going to rip the cover off of the world of YouTube gurus in the trading space. Now, I don't consider myself a YouTube guru trader. Yes, it's true. I was actually one of the very first people to put trading videos up on YouTube way back when YouTube first came on the scene before Google bought it. I think it was around 2006 or 2007. But it didn't take long, a few years after that, for the space, for lots of people get into it. But it's evolved over the years, and I don't really like what it's become. A lot of hype and encouraging people to simply chase things. But anyway, I blame a lot of it on the algorithm, and I'm going to show you exactly why by showing you what Google lets me look. I got a YouTube channel, and Google has these special YouTube channel management areas for anyone who's got one. So this is my channel here. Like I said, I basically disappeared from I stopped posting YouTube videos in April of 2024, and I just came back about a month ago. So the channel's kind of punished me for going away, but that's okay. What I want to show you today, though, is this little area called trends, which is new. It wasn't there a year ago. And it gives you ideas on topics to make your videos about. If you've run out of ideas and you want to be a YouTube guru, it shows you some new videos that are just breaking out about different topics, stuff about Charlie Kirk, that he was in the news, trades, stuff about Warren Buffett. And everyone, I don't think of myself this way. I run primarily a newsletter. You can get it for free at Wall Street Window. YouTube's not my big primary thing I do. Like I said, I didn't do one for a long time, but for many people it is. And it's tough to think up a new idea every day to do a YouTube video. So here, YouTube gives people ideas, right? And but you can get even more. YouTube can actually tell you what to do, and that's what I'm showing you. Click this thing called inspiration, and here's ideas for your next video. And I'm making a joke of myself because I used their title, and they even created a thumbnail for me. It's all AI generated, and I took it. And if you press develop the idea, it gives me a summary to talk about the pitfalls and successes that may have encountered if you follow the YouTube traders. I'm not really doing what it said. I'm just really stealing the thumbnail. But they couldn't create hooks. They couldn't create an outline. They don't really have much to help me. But I definitely stole or using the thumbnail, right? But for other topics, they'll do much more. So let's look at this one. If I want to do a video on decoding Bitcoin's true value beyond price, what is that? Bitcoin, it's a virtual currency. It represents ownership of absolutely nothing in the real world. Its price is the only true value in it is that you can sell it to someone else, hopefully at a higher price. Like now, if you buy a stock, let's say Philip Morris, you get a dividend. You own a share in a company. If you don't sell it, and one day another company buys it out, which happens a lot in the stock market, you participate in that because you own the company. You got to buy your shares. If you own Bitcoin, you own nothing. You don't get a dividend. No company's gonna buy all the Bitcoins. But anyway, here, YouTube is telling me I can do a video about Bitcoin beyond price. Now, like I said, there's nothing truly beyond price, but YouTube gives me a script. The actual phrases I could say, they could tell me to tell you to forget about the charts, forget about the price action. The biggest mistake is equating its worth slowly with its fluctuating price. That's what they want me to say. And then they want me to say today we're exposing why focusing on the dollar figure completely misses out on the revolutionary essence of Bitcoin and what its real long-term value truly represents for the future. Well, myself, I want to tell you that what they want me to say and what I kind of said isn't true. There's no value beyond the price when it comes to Bitcoin because it represents ownership and absolutely nothing in the real world. So here is YouTube telling me to make a video with this title, with that thumbnail, with this thing to say that's false. There's no value beyond price. But here it says I can say there is one. And they even give me an outline full of things that have no basis in reality. They want me to say with Bitcoin prices and everything, what is all there is. They want me to say that it's great because it's scarce, it's decentralized. So what? Many things in the world are scarce. Just that fact alone doesn't make them, necessarily a good investment. Utility and innovation. It's more than store value. With Bitcoin, what can you do beyond buy and sell it and hope it goes up? So all this, I'm not going to go through all the points. It's just what I'm trying to tell you is the YouTube algorithm will tell YouTube gurus, here's something to do a video about, here's the thumbnail, and we'll give you a script. And they're doing that. These people on YouTube are literally reading scripts at you created by algorithms. And sometimes the information is garbage or false, or I'll say wrong to be more generous. Bitcoin and crypto, their only value is the price. That's it. And even the most excitable crypto traders will pretty much admit that's reality. The whole reason they tell you to buy it is because they predict it will go up. They predict Bitcoin will go to 1 million and so forth. But there's no basis of, it's not like it's a company that's going to grow earnings or something. There's nothing in the real world that's going to justify that price except the idea that more people are simply going to buy it and chase it, buy it and chase it. In that sense. So this is the pitfall of the YouTube financial content. And the algorithm is encouraging people to push out information like this instead of tell people about real sound fundamental investing in companies, real trading principles of how to manage risk, at least how to read a chart and identify trend changes on a chart. Instead, they're telling people, suggesting to me, someone who has no interest in crypto, who's actually told people it sucks, telling even me to make videos promoting it. Why doesn't the algorithm suggest that I make a video like I've just done about the pitfalls of crypto? Because that's what Google wants to push out to people. That's what the big tech companies and the owners of these companies want you to believe. They want more and more people to buy the crypto coins, to get in these markets, because they are using the crypto market to enrich themselves. You know that from one example, that's Elon Musk. His Dogecoin, he created it out of thin air to make it worth hundreds of millions, if not over $1 billion. The Trump family did that with the Trump coin, the Melania coin. Good for them. But that's what the crypto market is for. It's for these giant operators to create coins, foist them on the public, sell as many as they can, transfer that into real assets or real money, something else. And they've got the algorithms and the social media companies pushing out content, convincing people that this is a solid investment to bet their financial life on, when in reality, no one should bet their financial life on any one single trend in the financial markets, period. Now you've seen just a taste of what the algorithms are doing. The irony is, you've seen behind the curtain of what YouTube is telling people to put out there. All that said, I'll be talking with you later. And if you want to get my real information, subscribe to my email newsletter at WallStreetWindow.com.